Hello knitters, I'm Mary Annarella, also known as Lyrical Knits, and this is a tutorial for how to style the young, scrappy, and cozy cowl. This is a pattern that I published in January 2019, and it was a mystery knit along, and some people had some questions for how to exactly, arrange it around the neck, so I thought I'd show you all how to do that. But first, here's the cowl. It has kind of a funky shape and a really fun construction. Basically, you are knitting two triangles flat, but you end up with a circular piece without any seaming. Look, it looks kind of like a tooth here. And the tooth means that you have 2 points, so you'll have 1 point in the front and 1 point in the back. So let me show you how to work this. I style it using what I call the point and floof method. First, you pick a point. Okay? And I like picking the point that has the star on it because I like my star. Like you're a star on the Knitter's Hollywood Walk of Fame. So you pull it over and you're going to point that point downward. Okay, you can point it downward in the middle, but I like to skew it off to the side just a little bit. Like that. Now I'm going to untuck my hair, because otherwise that's just going to get stuck and pull and stuff. Alright, so you've got the point going. Now we're going to floof. This up here doesn't look quite right. Now, so the floofing method will fix this. So by floof, I mean, you're going to lift that up and put your hand right in there. Okay? And take your other hand and point it right in there, and we're going to pull out those folds like this. A little bit like that. And then I pull it downward a little bit more, and sometimes you have to floof again. Okay, now, see, this still doesn't look quite right to me, so what I do is either I can tuck it like that, or you can either fold those in like this. There, I like that a lot. See? Here, let me stand up and show you a little bit. See if I can stand like this for very long. All right, but do you see how if you pull it downward like this, yeah, that lets you see a little more of the patterning and a little more of the colors. So something like that. So if you want to fold it up like this too, sometimes people, if they want a little more neck coverage, I mean, this doesn't look quite right, but you can just tuck and fold like that and either put a shawl pin on it if you like, and that'll help keep you really warm, with this over top of a coat. One knitter asked if this will stay up if you pull it over the face like this. And the answer is no. Nope, see, it falls down. It's not designed to do that. It's not designed to work like a ski mask. But what you could do if you really wanted to do that is crochet a little buttonhole, like here at the top of one of the triangles here, and put a button over here so that you can, button it like this. And if you live under the polar vortex in Chicago or Minnesota, you might want to wear it that way. But otherwise, it's really, you got to point, it and floof. Reach your hands in and just kind of pull that out. Yeah, that was a really pretty good floof right there. I'm really liking that. Liking that a lot. Here we go. Stand up so you can see it. And it works a little bit like a bandana cowl that way. And it's really about just reaching your hands in and arranging the layers a little bit. So I'm liking that a lot. Let's try it again. This time I'll put the rise up part, pointing towards the front. Flip it over you. We're going to point. Floof my hair out. And now floof the rest of the scarf. I'm going to reach in right there and grab, reach in here and just pull that out a little bit. Ooh, maybe I'll flick it to the other side, skew it to the other direction. Nah, I like it over this way. There we go. Something about that. Now look, I'll even pull it in here and grab it downward. I like that, like it up high. So really nice and cozy. And the back, if you'd like to see the back, you're going to have a nice point back there. Because it's shaped like a tooth, you can have a point in front and a point off to the side here. I really like that a lot. If your cowl is big enough to fit over one of your shoulders, you always could do something a little bit like that. I would tuck it inward this way, maybe. So you could always wear it as a fashionable thing to keep off to the side on one shoulder. It's not big enough to fit over both shoulders, unless you're much smaller than I am. My shoulders are pretty broad, so your mileage may vary. But let's do this again. I like my star up front. I like my star up front, people. So that in the back, I have my rise up right over my shoulder. See that? Like that? I really like that. Really like this. Gee, I really kind of like this the way it is. Maybe I'll just, instead of, it's already been floofed, looks like. There we go. The floofing part is all about just arranging the folds. So don't be afraid to reach your hands in and just pull those out and then kind of pull them downward a bit. There. I like this a lot. Let me show you again. So we have all those folds out like that. Anyhow, this is how I wear and style the young, scrappy, and cozy cowl. I am so glad that so many of you enjoyed the fun ride that we took in the mystery part of it. And for those of you who might be new to the pattern, I hope that this tutorial for how to style it, shows you how it works and that you enjoy the pattern very much. It's a really fun cowl to wear. I wear it indoors when it's chilly, over top of a sweater, and I wear it over my coat a lot, sometimes underneath the coat. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial and that you can use some really pretty yarn to create a beautiful cowl for yourself. Have a great day.